Jewelyn, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my long-awaited part 3 of my Santa Monica Collective plant tour. And this video we are featuring the plants in the bathroom. I want to say that my previous plant tour videos, out of all of them, and I think out of all the videos on this channel, my bathroom plant tour might be one of the most viewed videos on the channel. It's definitely not very common to have a bathroom with natural lighting. Out of all of the bathrooms I've ever had of my years of plant life, I've never had a bathroom that had natural lighting. From the places I lived in Hawaii, all over California, from the Bay Area to LA, Santa Monica, and Vegas, this is the bathroom I feel that is made for plant life. If you are not familiar with my channel and the collection and watch any of my previous plant tours, this whole side of my studio bathroom is diffuse lighting. So it's just the perfect environment to turn my bathroom into a greenhouse. And over the years of living in this space, I have kind of rotated plants in this bathroom. And I'm trying to think, maybe out of all of the plants in today's video, I want to say the string of hearts right here has been maintaining its residency in the bathroom. But I think for the most part, all of the plants in today's video might be new to the plant tour for the bathroom. Minus, I think, these two ferns here. They were here in the last bathroom plant tour. But everything else, I want to say, has been shifted in here or added into the collection since I did my last plant tour. This is the first bathroom plant tour of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And stick around, because at the end of the video, I am going to be doing another giveaway, which is something that I love doing for all of my plant tours. So enjoy today's video and give it a big thumbs up. Alright, so here's a little point of view of what the collective looks like when you step right in front of the bathroom door. As you see, I'm still using the same layout. I have my thrifted shelf next to my toilet, in between my sink and the toilet, and then on the right hand side you will see my DIY plant shelf, which is the one I've been using the entire time since I set it up, and it's doing great. It was very expensive for me to create this living environment and a greenhouse in my bathroom. It works for me, and I'm gonna continue using this layout and just kind of rotate plants if and when it's time to have them leave the bathroom and have more plants integrate in here. But I hope you guys enjoy walking through the bathroom with me. So this is the layout. So let's go ahead into each section and share with you what is currently living in the bathroom. Okay, so as you see, I have a ledge here with the window above the toilet. And right now, my string of hearts still remains living in that space. I have no other place for the string of hearts. One thing I did omit from the bathroom is the plants hanging behind the door. I no longer have that. The string of hearts that was hanging behind the door is now living in the patio because it was literally dragging on the floor. It was so long. So now there's only one. This is my original string of hearts. And I would love to like detangle the trails and have it trail all alongside of the planter, but with it hanging on the ledge like this, it's hard to do that, and I don't want to break the trails, so it just kind of is what it is. And then up there in the center you see my squamophorum. I've had a mother plant before, it never did good, and then I had my subscriber give me her mother plant and it didn't do good. And then she ended up giving me these two cuttings, which I feel like the one on the right is starting to yellow. So let's see how long it'll, you know, stay in the bathroom without turning yellow. I'm kind of nervous about that because I think once that turns yellow, then I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can save the root ball. But the squamophorum is definitely a hard plant for me to maintain in the Santa Monica Collective. I don't know why, because I have so many philodendrons and different aroids that do so well in my space, but the squamophorum, I have a really hard time with it. On the left, you see what is left of my original Monstera Adansonii. Unfortunately, with my travel schedule, it definitely took some beating, so it looks very sparse. At one point, It was on the top of my plant shelf in my studio by my kitchen sink, and it was lush and full and touching the ground. But this is what it looks like now, and I can't get upset because I travel and there's really nothing I can do about it. I want to still continue my plant life and travel life. So hopefully with the Monstera Andersoni now living here for, I want to say, the last 2 months, it'll start filling up again. And if I need to cut back more trails, I will. And then here on the top part of my thrifted shelf is my birthday plant that I treated myself last year. I got this in the Bay Area, and I went there during the summer to do a pop-up with the shop. This was, I think, my most expensive plant from my birthday plant haul. And I know originally when I bought the plant, it was long and traily. It wasn't staked up. And I think I asked you guys, what should I do? Should I stake it up so that it can grow larger? Should I let it trail down and out? And I trained it to trail up, and this is with one of my DIY cocoa coir poles. I have many, and as you see, that whole top section now is giving me 2 brand new leaves, and it definitely has that Painted Lady splatter print on those leaves, which makes me really happy because I was kind of wondering when I was going to see that in the foliage, and now I see some. And then in the back there is a little small leaf that is popping out there, so we have one more growth. And then now looking in this point of view, I see another leaf unfurling there on the top. So I'm looking forward to seeing that whole new section unfurl and thrive. But it lives here. Sometimes I have this Painted Lady on my bathroom shower seal, and it just kind of hangs out there with my monsteras when I'm out of town. But as you can see, it takes up a lot of space. So for now, I have it on this top part of my thrifted shelf. Here is a very good point of view. You can see what's going on in this section. 3 of my ferns that I absolutely love and adore. I've had them for quite some time now. I'm trying to think where I got them. Maybe some in Santa Barbara, maybe some here in Los Angeles. I have my kangaroo paw, my Boston fern, and my rabbit's foot fern. I do take from my rabbit's foot fern. I had another one too that I was taking from to dry and put in my art, but for now I'm just kind of letting it be because I've been just getting from my asparagus fern and not trying to touch this one. But so far so good. They rotate in different parts of the bathroom, but I kind of love them here because they fill up and take up space, and I love all the green vibes. And then you see on my sink here, I have my Marimo moss balls. This has been its permanent home, I want to say, ever since I moved into my studio. And it's really non-dramatic, and I love seeing them whenever I brush my teeth, so it still remains there, non-dramatic. But that is what's currently going on in this part of the bathroom. All right, so here we are. This is an overview of what's currently living on my DIY plant shelf in the bathroom. There's so much going on, and we'll go one by one about them. But for the most part, all of the plants in here has been maintaining themselves, and I do leave the door closed when I'm not using the restroom and while I'm traveling. Here we are, top left of the shelf. I have one of my philodendrons here. It is not ID. I'm not too sure. There was no ID on it, so if you know, comment down below. It's kind of in a weird stage right now, but as you see, there's a big unfurled leaf that popped up front and center, and I see more growth happening. I have it staked up, but I feel like this plant wants to trail long and down, but I'm trying to train him. I do rotate all of the plants in here so they don't lean to one side, shifting towards the light. But that's currently what is on the top left. Next to it is my Gloriosum. I got this plant in South Florida. It was one of my most expensive purchases of the year so far. Next to it is my pink Sigonium Splash, I believe. And that was also another expensive purchase and investment to the collection. also purchased from South Florida. And then next to it is my frosted heart. Also another expensive plant purchase. I believe I got that last year here in Los Angeles. And as you see here on the very end, you see what's left of my Monstera Adansonia that I got from the Bay Area. This thing was long and traily. It was actually staked up and it grew above and beyond the stake. I took it out. It looked bald on the bottom. You guys know the whole drama with the plant. I ended up calling off all of the trails. I do have some in a propagated vessel here in the bathroom behind my painted lady. But for the most part, what you see in that planter all grew back for me. Actually, all within the past 3 months or so. So that is all new growth, and I'm very happy to report that. All right, here we are on the bottom shelf. This is a nice point of view. You can see one of my peperomis here. I want to say it's a Scandens, but sometimes I feel like it's not a Scandens because I see it labeled as something else when I am in a plant retail space. But I want to say this is Peperomia Scandens. Comment down below. And then I have one of my Rhaphidophorus here that I also got from the Bay Area, I believe. And you see that nice fenestrated leaf with that split. That is new. And I believe behind it, you will see another leaf unfurling. Baby on the right of my Rhaphidophora is a philodendron. I don't know if it's a Mandianum. I'm not sure. It was a cutting that was gifted to me from my subscriber. It did not look anything like that when I got it. All of the growth that did have on the cutting fell off, and then all what you see now is all new growth for me. So I'm happy to report that because I was kind of nervous about this cutting with my travel schedule, but so far so good. And then all the way on the bottom right, you see my supposedly Prince of Orange. I want to say it's a Prince of Orange because the nursery labeled it as a Prince of Orange in the Bay Area, but I'm not too sure. And I've had the plant now for a year, and as you can see, there's 2 unfurled leaves, 1 more coming through. So I'm not too sure if it's a red Congo, but I'm hoping it's a Prince of Orange because my beloved Prince of Orange that was the star of the show, something happened to it which I don't want to talk about it, and it's no longer living. But a lot of new growth, and I'm going to continue to have it in the bathroom. If anything, I may transplant it to a larger planter, maybe, you know, in the next couple of months. But so far so good. It's not a really big root ball, so I think it can stay in that size planter for a while and it'll be okay. So that's the status of my Prince of Orange from the Bay Area. Alright, so that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what currently lives and takes residency in the bathroom. And if you're familiar with me and my channels, you know that I travel a lot. This year I have not really been in Santa Monica. I've been spending a lot of time in Las Vegas for work, which I have a whole separate collection there, and I've been traveling a lot for the vlog channel. And very soon I am going back to Las Vegas in 2 weeks to dance almost 2 weeks straight. So I hope that I can come back to the collection with not too much drama, but for the most part I do shift a lot of plants in my studio when I'm traveling or I'm in Las Vegas. So I do use the edge of my shower here and house a lot of my plants, like my monsteras that are very expensive, and like this greenhouse environment, they come here while I'm traveling. I do close the door also as well when I'm not using the bathroom so that this environment stays here. I do have a humidifier, but I really don't use it because the environment, it sustains its humidity level, which is perfect for the plants. But if I do want to kick it up every now and then, I turn it up to about 70, 75, and I have not had any problems with the collection in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what is currently living in the bathroom. There is a bunch of plants, as you see, that is still in the nursery planters because I'm nervous about touching them, especially that I'm not here for too long and able to monitor them if something stressful happens to the plant. So for now, they're living in the nursery planters, and then maybe before the year ends, I can go ahead and transplant it into something more permanent, like a white planter. But for the most part, I've not had any troubles with them, just the way how they are. And I hope in the future I'm able to, you know, once I upgrade them into a new planter, they may be shifted into the studio. But for now, like, all of the plants in here loves this environment, and I hope this inspires you that if you do have a bathroom with natural lighting coming in, if you're fortunate to have that, style a few plants in the bathroom. It definitely gives me jungle vibes when I step in here while I shower. I love it. I have my lantern lights, and it's just a whole mood. And I'm gonna continue to utilize this space for plants, especially since I'm not really here. So I basically have the studio for all of the collection to live in. And I will probably do an updated plant tour, if not at the end of the year, so you can see what the collection looks like. To wrap up my plant year, I will do another one in the beginning of 2023, and we'll see what plants are still living in the bathroom and maybe what other plants got rotated in, because I know I am going to be doing another big plant shopping haul for the summer for my birthday. I don't know if it's going to be before or after Africa, we'll see. But I'm looking forward to adding more plants in the collection. But I feel like where the collection is at with hundreds of plants, I'm just maintaining what I have. But I'm really happy that I was able to treat myself to adding more plants, doing that big plant adventure to South Florida in the beginning of the year. So happy to see a few of them in here. But that is going to wrap up today's video. Before I sign off, I want to do another giveaway. I'm going to pick a winner 10 days from the video when this goes live. 10 days from now, I will go ahead and pick a winner, and you have to be following all 3 of my accounts on Instagram: Planting with Jewelyn, Jewel of Hawaii, I Love Jewelyn, and be subscribed to both of my channels, this channel, the main channel, and the vlog channel, Jewel of Hawaii. And your profile has to be public so I can see your subscriptions. Leave a comment down below, city, state, country that you live in, and if you have a bathroom, what plant do you have in the bathroom? And if you don't have any plants in the bathroom and would love to style a plant in a bathroom if they had natural lighting, what plant would it be? Comment down below, and I will pick a winner 10 days from the time this video goes live, and I will probably announce it on Thursday's check-in and on Instagram. So today's giveaway is going to be a pair of Monstera stud earrings, very similar to the ones I'm wearing. And if you don't have pierced ears, then I am more than happy to send you one of my resin Monstera keychains, which is very similar to the one that I have on my keys. And you can pick out your favorite color, and I'll ship that to you anywhere around the world. And as long as you enter the giveaway, all of the rules, you are open to be a part of the giveaway, and I'll choose one person. And I will try to do another plant tour, which will be episode 4 of the studio plants. Just right now, I'm in the process of kind of redoing the studio, switching the layout of the studio with just summer, and like turning the studio kind of into the shop with my small business. It's kind of taking over a few things. And once that is done, I'll go ahead and do an updated plant tour for the studio so you can see what's living there. Because for the most part, all of the plants in the studio is very non-dramatic, don't have any problems, and I want to share with you guys how they're doing. So that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me in my bathroom, seeing what's currently living and thriving in this space, and hope it inspires you to add a little green in your space. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day. Happy planting, and aloha from me and all of my plants in the bathroom. Bye guys.